Hey guys, welcome back. Well, today we're going to be, I guess you want to call it going old school. We're going to be marking, cutting all these logs up to get them split on the Brute Force 2624 since I don't have the processor yet. So, and I'm way behind on drying these fresh cut logs. So I'm going to be using the MSA 220 with the 300S battery to mark them, 461 with the 20-inch bar to cut them. So plan is I'm going to cut as long as I can, that my back allows. Get the tractor down here, fill the bucket, take it over to the splitter, and I'm just going to split however much I cut. I'm hoping to get, I don't know, as far as I can get. I was really hoping just to use the tractor to grapple these, put them on the processor, cut them, and get them dry, but clearly that's not the case, and I'm so far behind. I really need to get going on this, so I'm just gonna mark, cut, and just keep going. Go as long as I can, I guess. So I'll probably set up a time lapse for you guys so you can see. I'm gonna use the 461 instead of my 500. 460, I haven't ran it in a while, so I'm really hoping, and it's probably been a couple months, I'm hoping it runs good. I just sharpened both chains, so should cut pretty good. So hopefully it runs good, because the last time I used it, it was kind of finicky, but so we'll see how long I pull on it. So yeah, stay tuned, a lot of cutting.
So high I'm hypnotized. What's up is down, what's left is right. Chasing stars and holding you. I can't see the end, but we'll see it through.
You hit a little rock, dull. So yeah, that'll slow down the process. There is a little bit of gravel underneath those wood chips, so I was trying to keep the bar out of the ground, obviously, but that didn't happen. So that'll slow me down. So now I got to resharpen that and go back at it. It was cutting really nice, so yeah, perks of the job. All right, guys. Well, I did some splitting already. It was just pretty much one bucket full. Put some in here, kind of what you see now. So that was one bucket. I got 5 totes staged because I got to at least get 5 filled. But that's what I'm going to be putting in the kiln to dry. I'll test them before I put them in. I mean, these logs have been sitting, I'd say at least 2 months, maybe 3 months. Because I didn't plan on cutting it like what I'm doing right now, because I thought I was gonna have the processor 2 months ago. So, I can tell some of them have dried decently. I haven't tested them, but obviously they're wet. I mean, even this ash is, some of it's super dry, some of it's pretty wet. So I'll test a bunch of them, see where they're at, because when I put them in the kiln, I need to know roughly how many days it's gonna take to get them to at least 20 or below %, so that way they're burnable. So. But yeah, I'll set up a time lapse here. I'm gonna do this all day and see how much we can produce from cut to split to stacked. So yeah, I'll get a time lapse going and we're just gonna keep going. I'm gonna split what I have, go back, cut some more, and do the same process all day. It's about noon now, so I'm gonna go till dark. So yeah. And then another 3. So it's not too bad, considering I had to cut it all, bring it over with the tractor, split it, and stack it. So my wife actually, and my two sons, they stacked it all. So as I was splitting and whatnot, otherwise there's no way I'd be able to get all that stacked in there. So got a pretty good amount of scraps. I'll weed through them, grab the kindling stuff, kind of like this little piece here and whatnot, and I'll make some more bundles of that. But the rest will just, some of the bigger chunks like these gnarly pieces, I'll just put them in the boiler later. So the rest will just go on the fire outside. But yeah, that's a lot of work. Considering it should be, I would have got that whole pile done if I had the processor, so or pretty close to it. I wouldn't have had it stacked, but I would have been able to split it all. Most likely, for sure, 3/4 of it, depending on if I'm the one loading it. But still, at least I'm not having to touch the wood. So it's a pretty productive day. We got all that done, so I can't complain. Now I can at least get the boiler loaded so I can start drying this stuff, because I'm not sure how long it's going to take. But on the next video here, I'll moisture test a bunch of them and get them put in there and turn it on and see what happens. So, but yeah, thanks for joining. As always, keep burning.